Hello everyone and welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. I'm your host Rob Bentley and thanks for tuning in. Busy day in athletics, and today we'll talk Bulldog football. We'll also check in with the Ferris State hockey team and preview their season, and finally we'll discuss women's and men's tennis action. First up, Ferris State football with head coach Jeff Pierce. And Coach, welcome to the show again.
Great to be here.
This past weekend you went down to Tiffin, Ohio, played a conference road game and came out with a 48-13 win. Really a solid performance in all phases of the game.
Yeah, it was nice. We're progressing each week, and I'm really challenging our football team to continue to make the necessary strides to make sure we're competitive as we go through the full stretch of the football season. And Tiffin is a team that's had kind of a rough start, and their new coaching staff and some different things going on there, but it's about us, and we came out and played and executed very well, again in all three phases of the game, and we were able to get into a situation where a good portion of the second half we were able to get some of the young guys some experience that we need to have as we go through the stretch in case they are called upon to make it happen for us.
I know you guys got off, Tiffin scored first in the first quarter, but from that point forward, you guys really took control, and we had some highlights of the game. You came back with a field goal, and then a big play on special teams by Cody Gruel, block punt, recovered in the end zone for a touchdown, and that really helped get the momentum going.
Yeah, their first drive, they took advantage of a couple of, situations that we gave them opportunities, but here, you see we started running the football very well. Here's Tom Snyder, our senior quarterback, and Tom's been doing a great job. Here's a field goal by Victor Baudry, who was our conference player of the week last week and did a nice job for us. Here's the block punt for a touchdown. Cody Gruel actually blocked it and recovered it himself for a touchdown. And at this point, we were flying pretty high, and it's very important to be able to go into football games like this and play with that intensity level. Jamal Jackson scored his first college touchdown. I think that might have been his first college reception too, and he scores another touchdown a little bit later in the ball game. Special teams again coming through, blocked another punt and put ourselves in good situation with field position. Our special teams did a nice job for us. Here's a great run by Dwayne Williams. I mean, second effort and makes a guy miss and takes it down the field for another score, and these are things that are hard to, for a defense, as you're going through the course of a football game.
You mentioned special teams really played a big role in the ball game. Will Frazier here with an outstanding punt return. Had a couple big blocks on that return.
Yeah, a couple big blocks there, and Will takes it out. Will's been doing a nice job for us. I mean, he catches every football and takes advantage of those things. And here's a nice, well, actually not a nice play for us, but the nice thing about this one, this was our only turnover of the game. We come back the next series, and this is what happens next. And and that's the way we've been battling. Antoine Winman comes back and they go deep on us, and he picks it off, and that was our only kind of miscue as far as turnovers go.
Another reception there by Skylar Stoker. Seems like you guys were able to spread the football around, both in terms of running the football and passing the football.
Yeah, again, I believe we had 7 or 8 guys touch the football in each category, both running the ball and passing the football, receiving-wise. Here's Kevin Grand on a nice run. Kevin's been doing a nice job for us, really making things happen once he gets the ball in the open field. Interception here by Mike Elias. Defense played well. That first series, they took advantage of a couple miscues that we had, but after that it was really strong. Mike Ryan making a nice catch here. Mike's been doing a tremendous job for us this year, not only as a receiver, but blocking. That's the one thing I think we've really taken tremendous strides is with our perimeter blocking. Here's Jamal Jackson going in for his second touchdown of the day and second touchdown of his career, and it was really nice. We had 5 freshmen on the football field right now as they're going through this, and and we're still moving the football. And the whole fourth quarter, we had the young players in the ball game, and we controlled the ball 10 minutes of the fourth quarter in time of possession, and that's a critical part of it. Try to burn that clock out.
Talk about your offensive line. I know you had a couple new changes on the right side of the offensive line with some injuries, and talk about how those guys played in this ball game.
Well, that was our challenge this week. We've kind of gone through 4 tackles already, and 3 of them for the season, and the 4th one, hopefully we'll be back next week, and that meant we had to rotate some people around. Had a true freshman playing on the offensive line, and that's the first in many, many years. As long as I've been here, we haven't had to do that. So we're now the other individuals coming back next week. But the nice thing about it is it's gaining that valuable experience with these young guys, and at first it takes a little bit of time for them to get adjusted to the speed of the college game, and and that was something that I think will help us in the long run to try to develop that depth as we go.
Tom Snyder, senior quarterback, threw for 175 yards, 3 touchdowns. You also used him a little more, maybe running the football, than you have in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, Tom's been doing a really nice job managing our offense. He throws the ball where it needs to be thrown. He really has a sense of where the opportunities are and where to put the football. And with a lot of our offensive running game, when there are reads involved and people, they'll make decisions on who they're going to let carry the football. And when Tom Snyder's the guy that gets the opportunity to carry the football, he'll hurt you. And he does a nice job. And he's gaining some great yardage for us and really helping our offense continue to be balanced.
This week you turn your attention, you come back home, you face Lake Erie, a lot of activities going on in conjunction with the game in terms of a world record attempt for most flying discs in the air, the Hall of Fame game. Talk about the excitement that comes along with those activities and being able to play back at home.
Well, it's great to be back at home, and there's a lot of things going on, and John Coles has been doing a nice job trying to, get different organizations involved, and it's great to play in front of a home crowd. But bottom line, we have to play, and Lake Erie's a good football team. They're a lot better than they were a year ago, and they're kind of a senior-orientated football team that's really given everybody up to this point, even though they've fallen short a few times, the run for their money. But we're a better football team too. I think we're a lot further along than we were a year ago at this time, and just with the maturity of our football team and the execution of the things that we're trying to do. And it's again, it's those continuing to take those steps as we try to climb to the top of this thing.
You talk about the conference as a whole right now. You guys are at 3-1, won 3 of your first 4 ball games, 2 of your first 3 in GLIAC play, and you look at the conference standings, it's really up for grabs. Grand Valley State, kind of been the front runner in years past, has lost 3 in a row. Talk about the conference and where you guys are at this stage of the season.
Well, we take it one at a time, so we try not to focus too much on that, but there's no question about it. It's a very balanced, even as balanced as it's ever been. And right now, what we're trying to concentrate on, focus on playing to the top of our game, continuing to strive for perfection each week, and put ourselves in a situation where we can dominate by the way we execute the game of football. Now, the way the conference is shaken down, we can beat any football team that we play, and we believe that. And we will continue to believe that. And we're going to take it one at a time and see where it takes us.
Well, Coach, best of luck again Saturday night against Lake Erie, 7 o'clock kickoff at Top Taggart Field.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.